Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And last time we beat Halloween Town, or I should say Oogie Boogie in general, but now we're done with Halloween Town and we're going to head out and back into the Castle Oblivion.
I bet you want was actually.
Too clever. I'm Larxene. So, are you enjoying your stay at the castle? I bet it's nice to peel away all the worthless memories and awaken the true memories that lie deep in your heart.
True memories?
Although, it seems that you're still forgetting the most important thing here. When that poor girl hears that you've forgotten her name, why, it'll break her heart.
Poor girl. Do you know her? Is she here?
Yes, she is. You see, the bad guys are holding her captive, somewhere deep inside the castle. And you obviously are the hero, so you have to go save her. Although...
Ah!
I'm a bad guy, so you have to go through me.
Sora! What's that? Is that thing mine?
What a shame! You've been wearing it all this time and forgot? No, that's not possible. The memory has to be engraved somewhere deep inside your heart. Sora, you think carefully now. What, oh what could it be? And who gave it to you?
Meh.
Sora, you're getting it now. Release the memory from within your heart.
Namine.
Well, it's about time. That's right, Namine. Yes, she's the one that gave you that tacky little good luck charm. Not that you even bothered to remember. No surprise, seeing as you also couldn't remember her name. Talk about heartless, I can't believe you. It'd serve you right if I decided to smash this piece of junk.
Let it go! Nominate gave me this. It's very important to me.
Oh, it's important to you. Ten seconds ago, you didn't even know what it was.
Alrighty, here we go. The real test of valor, for me at least. This is Larxene. She is one of the organization members, of course. I don't exactly remember her number, per se. But well, she's obviously going to be one of the, like I just said, organization members. So her fight's going to be a little bit tougher than most bosses, of course. And she seems to have quite a little bit of zeros. She works mostly with lightning cards. It seems like she doesn't have very many super, strong cards. But she does have quite a lot of decent-sized cards, I would say. Especially, later down the road when I start using up most of my really good stuff. Oh, God. Oh, of course. Yeah, she can break that shit. That's not good. Okay, you know, fuck you. I'm going to cure. Oddly enough, she's actually easier to me now than she was back then, which is strange. Because, usually I had a hard time kicking her ass. A long time ago. So, maybe she must be easier than I used to my first time through. I must not have had a lot of good cards then. Probably not a lot of good attack cards. So, basically, like I said, she relies mostly on base quick attacks and just electric attacks for the most part. And thing is, I will admit, she's one of her and Axel both. Actually, all the organization members except for one in this entire game are pretty much my favorite of the organization members. There's like 3 of them here that are 3 of my favorites. Her, Axel, and there's gonna be one more that's gonna come up later. There's actually more organization members that do show up, like pretty much in Riku's story. I don't mean to spoil that exactly, but I'm sure you guys can probably figure that out. There's different members that we're gonna get to see for different sides of the coin here. And Larxene is probably one of my favorites because of the fact she's got a really good voice actor. That's the thing, like her voice actor is actually really good. And you know, like Sora's is okay, but his is kind of just, in a sense, kind of lame too. But what do you expect from? I think it's still the same voice actor actually, the kid from Sixth Sense, I believe. Now, Donald right there, as you could tell, kind of did something stupid, where he actually used up his lightning, or he used thunder to shock her, which is pretty much a no-no. Don't do that. Don't let Donald shock. Well, he can't really stop him from doing that himself. But just try not to use any thunder on her because she does recover from that. So basically, keep a bunch of 9s and 8s and just really high number cards in your deck, and try to use strike rate's pretty good because you can stun enemies. So if you ever have trouble with particular bosses, just whip out a good strike rate, stun them, and I'd say you should be fine. So now we got our first Thundaga element. We got the new Thunder element, not Thundaga, and it's a 7. That's not bad actually. That's really good. It's really high up there, honestly. The thing is, I had a lot of health too, so that kind of helped out a bit. Let's do HP boost, just because we're pretty much almost there to 200.
You're not as bad as I thought. You really are a hero. A heartless hero.
Who asked you?
Oh, does it hurt because it's the truth? You are just a baby. And if you're gonna be a baby, then here you go. I created another card from your memories, you know. Be a good boy and say thanks. Ta-ta.
Wait, Larxene! Where are you? Don't you dare hide from me! Show yourself!
Sora, calm down. She's not coming back.
Sora?
I hate this. Why'd I need someone like that to bring back Naminé's memory?
So it seems to me we got 4 new world cards. Let's take a look at what we got, actually. Yeah, world cards, not world map. Looks like we have 6, looks like Atlantica, Neverland, and then we go up to 100 Acre Wood and the Hall Bastion. So this would be 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11, 12, 13. We're missing 11, 12, and 13. Yeah, Hall Bastion's in there. Okay. So let's see here. You can obviously go back to Halloween Town if need be. But oddly enough, I was actually scared of Larxene. I don't know why. I guess first time I played, I must not have had good cards. Or just, I'm a dumbass. Who cares what the bad guys say anyway? And Naminé, that's her name. Aren't you glad you finally remembered? The funny thing about Larxene, though, she says she's a bad guy. That's fucking misogyny. Or, that's misandry right there. Yeah, that's misogyny.
Whew. Throwing that battle wore me out.
Really? It looked to me like you just plain lost.
How dare you! You don't appreciate the nuances of
An ungainly effort.
Vexen.
How could you be humbled by someone of such limited significance? You shame the organization.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you topside.
I came to lend you a hand. You obviously believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he really is of any value to us.
Well, here we go again. It's just an excuse so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want. But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the product of pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
You should just learn to be quiet.
Anyway, since you came all this way, you're gonna need this. A humble gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us.
Sora, not so fast!
We don't have time! They've got Naminé! We gotta rescue her!
Whew. Sora sure does seem like he's upset.
You be too. He just remembered a friend, but found out she's in trouble.
Good point. I guess if we heard that the king was in danger, we would be pretty upset about that too.
So, pretty much at this point, it's fuck Riku and worry more about Naminé, somebody who we've never heard of before this game. Although, granted, Sora did lose his memories, so, you know, things are kind of different for him. Any friend of yours is a friend of ours. Let's go help Naminé. Fair enough. And come on, so we're going to rescue Naminé from the bad guys. I'm surprised you're actually saying that. But yeah, besides the whole fact of, you know, being a misogynist there, Larxene, because, you know, you can't just say bad guy, you have to say bad person. You gotta say villain, you know. You're a woman. You know, you fucking, as soon as you put the word guy in front of anything, it's immediately sexist. So you better be careful of that. Well, besides her, it seems like we got a new organization member we just met by the name of Captain Botox, so he might be troublesome later. Looks like he had another card in his hand, another world card that looked very familiar, if, you know, of course, we played the first game. So, I'm going to start with probably one of the shittiest worlds I don't like, but, well, fortunately, in this game, it doesn't really matter. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know. The choice is tough to make. Either Atlantica or 100 Acre... We're going for it. We're doing 100 Acre Wood, folks. Let's do it. Poo break. Alright. For real, we're doing 100 Acre Wood. Get that out of the way. It's going to be, hopefully, a quicker world, I hope. It should be. It's just a minigame world, pretty much, just like it usually was in both 1 and 2. Even though this is technically 2, so 3 games in a row, it's been here and just been a minigame world, and that's it. Yeah, Pooh's talking about some really strange stuff right about now, and hopefully Square doesn't catch on to this, but something about looking for nobody, like nobodies? Pooh, you silly goose, I know you're a tyrannical overlord and all that, but you might want to keep the stuff down, you know, we don't want to get in trouble. We don't want Square coming out here and, you know, telling me something, well, telling me that they're gonna fucking break my legs or something. Might want to be a little careful about that. So, nobodies? What are we talking about? I don't know anything about these nobodies. Yeah, right. Like I would know. So basically, this is 100 Acre Wood. If you couldn't tell, it's pretty much just going to be a very, very simplistic world, just like it's always been. This is Piglet right here. Of course, we're having what seems to be some trouble trying to catch his dumbass. I don't remember how to do it. I guess there's a reaction command for it, so we're going to have to press triangle. Are you fucking serious? Well, he was over... Hold on. There we go, got him. Nice catch. So now we got a new new ability or slight confusion. That's what it's called. I just can't seem to make up my mind. Whatever should I do? Well, I don't know, Piglet. You figure it out. Okay. So we can't do anything outside of the world. Particularly, there's no fighting. There's no combat. All we're going to be doing inside 100 Acre Wood is looking for Pooh's friends, which is going to consist of Piglet, of course. You know, Eeyore, Tigger, Rabbit, Owl. God. Kanga and Roo. Anything else? I think that might be it. Maybe, hopefully. Now, you can break stuff in this world. Don't know why we're getting health. I mean, after all, you know, we just got done with the boss fight, and I'm pretty much healed up now. I guess they're placed there just to be placed there. I don't think they really do anything particularly, besides just being here in general. Okay, just breakable objects to make you feel like you're making progress. We do get cards, oddly enough. We did get a new one. I don't know what it was. I should check on that to be on the safe side. Oh, come on. Now what? Okie dokie. Seems like we have... Well, looks like the frame rate went up quite a lot. We have a new minigame to play. You have to press square to hit things to the... Okay, cabbage to the left, and then this to the right. Did I fuck that up already? Yes, I did. So we have a certain amount of pumpkins and cabbages we're supposed to knock away. Lettuce, whatever it is. I think it's cabbage, I'm pretty sure. Basically... all you gotta do is this, and there is a set amount that we have to earn for a high score. I'm just gonna hit the high score. If need be, I can always come back and like redo it later to kind of, you know, finish up. Like if there's any like extra high score shit that I have to do. Now, if Pooh does get in the way, there will be some times where you can actually use a reaction command to knock these things away. I just fucked up that one. Oops, my bad. For some reason, this reminds me of one of the Shrek games. I don't know why this particular path, but I think it might have been Shrek 2. It's like a co-op beat-em-up game. It's pretty fun. I'd like to try to play it again one day and see if I actually have the same memories and have the same amount of fun, because I recently bought Hellboy for the PS3 because I had that back on the PSP like a long time ago, and my memory did not serve me very well. The only thing I remember, oddly enough, was this Japanese level that you go to where you fight Oni. Like Onis, basically demons, pretty much. But even then, like, it's so different. It's so radically different than the PSP version. It's like with Dante's Inferno did a lot of the same stuff, a lot of the same level design, but of course it looked graphically different. No surprise. You know, PlayStation 3 version's more HD and such. Now, I don't know the I don't know the high score off the top of my head though, so that's why I'm just whacking away, hoping I can get something out of it. It might be a little bit more than I'm thinking. I might just let this one go. Yeah, fuck it. We did plenty enough. I'll look for the thing later. There goes Pooh, so to the hell with him. You know, he got in the way. That's his own damn fault. But yeah, like some games are just radically different. You know, console versus handheld. It's ridiculous. Okay, well we got cross/plus. It seems like. Oh, here we go. Cloud, stop, and an attack card. That's not a bad deal. Okay, so that's it for that. Maybe another time I want to take a look at the journal real quick and see what I have to do for it. Because he should tell you, we got a new minigame list. Monstro's Belly Brawl is it's fully complete. Veggie Panic is completed, it seems like. I guess I must have hit the high score for that one. So I guess they give you the set high score then. Okay, cool. Alright. So I don't have to worry about putting up with that shit. Let's review my deck real quick. Let's see. So we need a stop? That's what it was? Yeah, it was a... Well, I got I got Thunder. Yeah, I could use one of those, actually. That could be useful. I don't have enough. I probably won't have enough for this. Yeah, I don't have enough for that yet. We can do that some other time. It's no big deal. Let's take a look around here, guys. My brain is, like, completely fuzzled. So, like, sometimes we're going to cut... Like, I might just cut my own commentary. You know, like, for any background noise or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know anything about 100 Acre. I forget everything. Look, I'm already stumbling for words. I'm stuttering pretty much. I have no idea what's going on. So I think we're done with this minigame. Now we're gonna head on to the next area and see who else we can find, because we just found Rabbit. We got Piglet, Rabbit, took care of his business, and next up should be Owl. So this is gonna be another minigame thing, mabob, of course. Which this one's gonna be a little harder, if I remember correctly. What's that, Pooh? Oh, yeah, I wonder what these balloons are for, too. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Yeah, let's take a look, shall we? Do you want to fly with these balloons? Sounds dangerous. I don't like the sound. Oh, God. Just choked him out and spit. Sorry about that, folks. Really sorry. I'm just everywhere today. Yeah, since this is not KH1 or KH2, there's no treasure chest to look for. Unfortunately. Okay, Balloon Glider. Reach the treetop while collecting the prizes. When you have 2 or less balloons, you can take a new balloon. Huh? Wait, when you have 2 or less, you can take it. What? Press over to float up. If a balloon will pop if you hit a branch or bees. If you pop all your balloons, it's game over. Okay, so what about... Oh, if I can find more. Okay. Well, how do you, like, slowly go down? I guess if you just, like, go... Okay, that makes sense now. Alright. So I think balloons are only here to basically be served as protection against everything. I think the high score must be... Oh god, I don't know what the high score is going to be. And how much time do we have necessarily? Like, is there any time limit to this? I don't think there is a high score. There might just be like, just beat the thing and that's about it. So this minigame's kind of fun. I like it a little bit. It's just, you gotta be very careful, especially with like all the bees and shit around. I guess I'm gonna try my best to get hopefully every honeycomb thing or whatever these are. I call them honeycombs. I don't know what they're exactly called. Oh, shit. And there we go. That's why going back to get the damn thing was a bad idea. Let's just quit and see what happens. I want to see what the high score would be. Just to be on the safe side. If they give us one. Looks like I didn't finish it. That's why. Well, thing is, like, for the other game, it said 30. Right? It said I had to get 30 of those damn things. So I did, and then it was fully completed when I get done. So I assume that whenever I beat this, I assume that's probably what it's going to give me. It's going to be like, hey, you beat it. It's good enough. You know, hey, no, there's no high score to it. Good. I will accept that. Oh, fuck. Those things are scary because, like, even if it hits Sora, it breaks your balloon. It's retarded. One of these days, well, what I need to do, well... There's a few things I need to do. Either I can get a 64 or I can get a PS1. Fuck! Okay, either I can get a PS1 or I can get a Nintendo 64. And I want to get Chef's Love Shack and just play that as like... Well, it won't really be a Let's Play. It'd be more of like just a random quick... Just random shit. It might be like a few episodes worth of just me playing through it. With friends, of course. With company. It might be better if I did it for PS4. That way I can actually get out the controllers. Or PS1. Why do I keep saying PS4? It's like, well, the thing is, we have all of the 64 games right now for South Park. I mean, we have Rally, we have the first one, we have Chef's Love Shack, which is pretty fun. And it's funny how like Matt and Trey did not like those games, even though I think South Park Rally is a great game. I also think that Chef's Love Shack was a great game too. It's a great party game. Like if you and your buddies are just that bored, you know, and if you got nothing else to do, like Mario Party doesn't seem very fun right about, you know, at that moment, then you can always just plug that shit in and play that. It's a fun game, guys. It really is. It's funny. It's one of those older, like South Park style humor that I always kind of liked when I was younger. And, you know, I still kind of do. I appreciate the older stuff, only because like the newer stuff just kind of doesn't do it for me. Especially like with the recent season. I just didn't like that one that much. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that didn't like it that much, but I was, I guess, one of the few that probably didn't. Fuck all these points. It might be 250 that I might need. That might be it. I don't know. Well, if it was 250, then I would have plenty by now. Like, I want to get all the minigames, like, 100% done. I want to be able to 100%... Oh, God. If I 100% this game, that's... Well, I didn't do that for Kingdom Hearts 1, though. Well, I did for the journal. The journal was finished fully, but I did do some stuff off-screen. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but in Kingdom Hearts 1, I did forget to finish Pooh's World completely, but I did that off-screen just because. And I figured nobody would really care. All you get, I think, is a Keyblade, so... I assumed that people probably wouldn't really give too much of a shit, because it is just Pooh's World, so it's like, you know, whatever, let that one slide, I guess. Kingdom Hearts 2, on the other hand, I'm going to try to be more adamant about that. I'm going to try to be more, you know, on par with it and actually completing things that need to be completed, for fuck's sake. Ooh, looks like we got Faraga Burst. Fire, fire, and gravity. I've never actually used that before. Unfortunately, we don't have any gravity cards, so we can't do anything with that. Let's take a look here. Well, you know, I'm going to let you guys go. And for the rest of you that want to stay here for the journal entries, then you can. And I will see the rest of you guys later. So right now we got Confused, Cross Slash Plus, and Faraga Burst, of course. And something else, too. I passed over that slightly. Let's take a look. We got the minigames done. Oh, yeah, I guess all you do is just finish it. So we got 1, 2, 3 more to go. All right, cool. Almost done. You actually do get a trophy for it, though, too. So here we go. Characters number 2, Larxene. All right, you guys can take a look now. I'm going to scroll down real fast. And there you go. She loves nothing to bring people down. More than to bring people down. All right, fair enough. Halloween Town is finally completed, so we have all these characters. So here's Sora. Of course, I'm going to scroll down. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll down now. There you go. There's the rest of that. Number 2, up is Donald Duck. I'm going to scroll down. And then now I'm going to go ahead and scroll down again. There you go. You guys can finish that off. Okay, you guys can pause. And then now scroll down to this one. You guys can pause, of course. And then, of course, here's Jack. Now, also here's Sally. Which, luckily for me, they don't have very many, you know, bio to them. There's that. So there's Finkelstein, and then last but not least, Oogie Boogie. Can you believe that movie came out in 1993? That's like a year before I was born. Like, holy shit. I know, I'm pretty young, but we got Thunder. That's almost the last of all the magic cards. There's 7 total. So we're missing Gravity, of course, and we're missing Arrow. So that's it. And, yeah, spoiler alert, Arrow. World cards, we got a couple new ones. We got Atlantica, so 7 through 10 it can be used on. We got Neverland, we also have Hollow Bastion, and we also have 100 Acre Wood, which we're working on right now. And after that's 2 more. Sweet. Which I do know one. I do know one world particularly, that oddly enough counts as a world. So here's Sora's Tale number 2. And I'm going to scroll down to the next paragraph. And then now I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the next paragraph again. And that's it. Okay, cool. That's not it, because we have Halloween Town left. So here's Halloween Town. Now you guys can pause whenever you need to. I'm going to read down to the second paragraph. And now we're going to head down into the third paragraph. And then now we're going to head down into the last part of it. And there you go. Okay, cool. And that's it. That's everything for the journal entries. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and find a safe spot real fast. And I'm going to let you guys go. And I will see you all next time when we play some more Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And as always, take care, everybody.